Okay, so this user, Silent Pear, posts this beast of a Black Widow in this subreddit. Then there's a comment, repost from a post of r/mildly interesting by u/Silent Pear. Not even 3 minutes after they posted it. Cropped to look like an original photo, and without giving credit, downvote. Or alternatively, I put this on a couple different subs that might enjoy it. Yeah. You ever think that more than one community would like a photo? Huh, crazy. In the elevator, WM. Whose lab are you in? Me. Mine. No, I mean, who is the PI of the lab? I am. In what professor's lab? The Columbus lab, and I am Columbus. Some people just don't get it. It's happened. I just received reviews for an article submission where I was told to improve my arguments, I should look at the work of Gareth Thomas. Gee, I wonder who made this tweet. Oh, Gareth Thomas. I often think fondly of the stranger on the subway who saw me playing a game on my phone and told me to read a fucking book, not knowing at the time I was a full-time book reviewer. Like, I wonder what he's up to and who else he's bothering. This reminds me of when I asked Twitter for their favorite games on the phone for a long flight, and people told me that I should try these things called books. Reading. Ever heard of it? New York Times best-selling author Celeste NG? God, that's so freaking funny. Oh boy, it's Elon Musk, owner of Twitter. Come on, media, you can do it. Get more people to vote for you. You are literally the media. With all due respect, this is pathetic. You have Nano in your bio? That is 100% synonymous with BS. She is an actual laboratory scientist and PhD candidate, Elon. That's embarrassing for you, Elon, huh? Jenna Fisher says young Office fans often tell her she looks like an older version of Pam. Oh, they're clueless and mean. God, leave Jenna Fisher alone. Sometimes I just want to punch Java in the face. Learn it and you'll never want to use anything else. Winky face. I'm a computer science professor. I've taught a dozen programming classes that use Java. I know it. Thanks. I feel we need to remind the world about the Apollo missions and that we can still do what seems to be impossible. There's a lot of sketchy stuff involving the moon landings. We do need to go back. There's zero reason it should take us 50 years to make it happen again. Makes us, conspiracy, think something was up there. And if you don't think there's any sketchy stuff about the moon landing, then you haven't fully done your research. Hey buddy, you're talking to Buzz Aldrin! Buzz Aldrin! The man who stepped foot on the moon! You dummy! You idiot! I bet you feel so silly. This was posted 4 years ago. I bet to this day you still feel silly. Twitch bans Dragon Force's guitarist Herman Lee for playing his own music on stream. Another L taken by Twitch. Nothing new here, guys. Move on. McDonald's is feeling the vibe of the day. Pass by to have your favorite meal by the sea. Hi, we love this. If you're over 18, would you give us permission to share it here? Hello at McDonald's Corp. Yes, sure, will do. We are the official page of McDonald's Cyprus. When your own company doesn't recognize you. God. Somebody told me that because I don't go outside and clap, I should spend a day on the front line as a nurse and find out what it's like. Found their reaction quite funny when I let them know I am, in fact, a nurse. Yeah, instant. Get him! Get him! I asked some guy last night if he was a soccer fan or just came to the Austin FC game because it was the place to be. His response, do you know the men's national team? I'm the coach. Uh-oh, that must have been awkward. Never, ever, ever name your child after fictional characters whose arcs are not completed. Why is everyone all of a sudden talking about character arcs like they're a film critic with a minor in creative writing? I don't know. I'm talking about them like I'm a TV and screenwriter for 15 years. You know in Futurama where Zoidberg scuttles out of a room clicking his claws? That's me right now, backing out of this with no dignity left. And it can never go wrong with the Zoidberg gif. Well, at least this person admitted their faults and moved on. I wish more people were like that. So, did you meet the hero of Hyrule? I am he. Bye. I mean, it's been like 100 years in this game. It's fine if you didn't recognize Link. Crossing the street in India is the most interesting thing. You literally just start walking head-on into oncoming traffic and hope that they slow down. It feels like I'm in a video game, not real life. It's like playing Frogger. She won't f*** you, bro. She's my girlfriend. Not like this person at Crypto Gooner would know anything about having a partner. One time I was doing stand-up and this guy came up to me after and was like, you're pretty good, but you definitely stole one of your jokes from a viral tweet, which is lame. It was my viral tweet. God, I wish I had the power to do this. If I ever got a viral tweet, I would do my best to integrate that into my real life routine of joking with like coworkers and people on the street. All the time. Someone just told me on my own Instagram page to give credit to the maker of the videos. My videos, give credit to me. Me is the video maker man. Some people just don't pay attention, man. It's so funny. At the cafe where I'm writing, the people next to me were disagreeing about the origins of Men in Black, and I said, if you'd like, I can clear it up for you. And one of them responded, I'm sorry, we do not need an old white male's mansplaination. So I apologized, and that was that. Huh? That's a little awkward, huh? I'm sure they'll figure it out. Only bought one because of Renee Chimay. Who's that? I'm the PR marketing specialist at Ascension. I work with you. Haha. Oh, brother. The social media person doesn't recognize the name of a PR marketing specialist? That's gonna be awkward in the office next time. It happened. It finally happened. A man talked down to me about my specialist subject. He quoted a paper. I wrote the damn paper. Small victories. For those asking whether I told him, yes, I did. I said nicely that the author might disagree with his conclusions. After some protest, I put him out of his misery and told him that I was the author. He had the good grace to look mortified. I love it when stupid people realize their mistakes. Every night before bed, I study a picture of Tony Hawk so that if I ever run into him in public, I will not be one of those people. I'm sure at this point, Tony doesn't even mind it. Like, it's happened so many times, and like, that's one of the things he's known for. I don't think he'd even care. Somebody just explained to me how what I just posted to a subreddit wasn't suitable for that sub. I replied that, as the creator moderator and basically only contributor to said subreddit, I respectfully disagreed. And he reported me to me. I'm telling the mods on this mod. It totally makes sense. Tonight the bartender addressed me as Miss. I responded, actually, it's Doctor. We had rapport and I wasn't being a dick. He responded to me, oh, you can call me Doctor if you want to. Turns out he has a PhD in theoretical astrophysics, so I'm never using that line again. Yeah, that's what you get for trying to sound pretentious. Woo! Get 'em! 18 USC 1752 A1 and C1A make it a federal crime to enter or remain in the White House without the lawful authority to do so. Can any U.S. lawyer following confirm this? Yes. Hello. I am a U.S. lawyer. This guy knows his stuff. Twice today, I saw people wearing Blink-182 shirts and said, hey, cool shirt, and got looked at like, yeah, whatever, you old space garbage. The first dude glanced at me confusedly, looked down at his shirt and says, oh yeah, we just saw them in concert last night, and walked away. That's awkward. Imagine not recognizing someone from the band that you just saw last night. I'm sure they were sober. I worked at a Forever 21 as a cashier, and I guess the customer I rang up was an IG baddie, because a few people recognized her. But I didn't, and when I checked her out, she was like, this line is so long, do you know who I am? And I said, no, sorry, and then her card declined for $1.35. Oh no, that's, woo! Once arrived at an event, and they barred my way and were nasty with it. Do you have a ticket? No, I don't. Then you'll have to leave. It's sold out. You can't come in. If I leave, then so does everyone else, as they've all paid to hear me speak. Red faces all around. Security doing their job a little too hard and a little too wrong. A beautiful picture of lots of other pictures. Wow, I was there Saturday evening for a pumpkin roll Arctic Swirl. My favorite ice cream place around. Yes, honey, I was there with you. Love you. Haha, oops. Hi, husband. That's that's so cute. It's so funny. Don't recognize your husband's Reddit username. That's okay. It's fun. It's cute. Patiently waiting for carnival like, why are these women all light skinned? Cause all these women are me? Question mark? Okay. Yep, I don't understand what's going on here. But you go. Have fun at the festival. Not a lawyer, but my dad is a physician and is sometimes called a professional witness in cases of malpractice. In one memorable case, a family was suing a doctor for something fairly frivolous, and my dad was a witness for the defense. The lawyer representing the family was cross-examining my dad, and he brought up a chapter in a medical textbook and asked my dad to read a highlighted paragraph. He does, and the lawyer says something to the effort of, so what you just read means blah 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 medical thing. My dad confidently replied, no, it does not mean that. No, but if you read XYZ, the author clearly states blah 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 medical thing. No, really, that's not what the author means. How do you know it's not what the author meant? Well, because I wrote it. Judge basically facepalmed while the lawyer mimicked a goldfish and stared at the author name on the chapter. Basically the best moment of my dad's professional life. Yes, ruling was in the defendant's favor. Whew, nothing like watching a lawyer lose. God, you'll love to see it. I hate lawyers, by the way. There's no better way to get in shape than to prepare for a triathlon. This guy'll tell you, hey, I'm that guy, and no, I won't tell you that. Immediately blown up in your face. Woo, fun. My grandparents bought the first plot on a new estate before the roads were named. When they moved in, they were amused to find it was the same as their surname. Later, they were joking with a rep from the sales company, thanking them for naming it after them. He laughed at the coincidence, but explained that the council had actually named the roads after ex-mayors, and that theirs was a bit controversial as it was the only Labor mayor that the town had ever had. Really? Said my granddad. The former Labor councilor and mayor? That's so fun. Oh god. Getting a cappuccino today and barista says, "Did anyone ever tell you that you look just like Tom Morello?" I say, "All the time." He says, "I'll bet." I order my coffee. He says, "What's your name?" I say, "Tom." He says, "Your name is Tom too? That's crazy." I'm like, "It sure is." Oh, blissful ignorance. Coordinator, what's your role on set today, young lady? Me, I'm the director. Oh, I bet that conversation after was real awkward. Oh my god, guys, it's Tony Hawk. 3 different people boarding this plane in 3 different ways have told me that I look like Tony Hawk as they walk by my seat. My wife turned to me after the last one and said, "You started it." To clarify, each person was joking, but unaware that they were redundant. Hey, it's Phoebe Bridgers! Great music. One time I was at one of those places with a bunch of band names on the wall and read my own name out loud with excitement, and the owner said, "Oh yeah, she comes in here all the time." Well, that is a thing. I'm sure Phoebe Bridgers does go there all the time. It's so true. Battle of Rosieres, Operation Michael, a 6-inch Mark 7 gun on the Royal Garrison Artillery in action near Hedalville, 26 March 1918. Color photography did not exist in 1918. Someone's pulling your leg. I colorized it. A likely story, probably want to think twice before making up fake photos. Men died in that war, madam. This has to be one of the most idiotic statements I have ever seen in quite a while. Can you Google a little the fabulous work of Marina before making statements? It's right there, and you chose to still ignore it. This guy is ignorant. This guy is stupid. This guy deserves to be made fun of. This is my first comment ever on YouTube. You guys should feel honored. And who the f*** are you? 3 crying while laughing emojis? Jonathan Stevens. It says it right there, you illiterate That's so funny. Holy shit. Put in his place. Kid on the street. Are you Dwight? Me. Nope. Yeah, you are. I'm the biggest Office fan. Can I get a pic? What's my name? I don't know. Walking off. Then you're not the biggest Office fan. I mean, well, he didn't know your actual name. Like, that's just kind of rude. I mean, yeah, you don't have to take pictures with everybody, but he's a kid. Be nice. Rainn Wilson, dickhead. At Tilly's with my daughter. Waiting for her by dressing room, mask on. A guy folding clothes nearby. Anyone tell you that you look like Tony Hawk? Me, looking over, expecting sarcasm, but realizing he's serious. You have no idea. That's cool. He's cool. Thanks. Huh? Some people just don't get it. It's okay. OMG, your profile pic reminds me of this YouTuber I used to binge when I was a small child. Oh, do you remember which one? I drew this profile pic for my own channel, so it would be cool to see a comparison. God, the only thing I can remember about her is that I could never remember her name. She played Super Mario Sunshine and Ocarina of Time, I think. She always dressed up her character for the series she was playing, and the character would, like, pop up whenever she had a brain fart. That's me. Isn't that fun, running into one of your favorite YouTubers as a kid? Oh my god. Me, an astrophysicist who has published 2, nearly 3 papers on Betelgeuse, and specializes in supernovae, tweets about Betelgeuse. I don't know how to pronounce that. I wanted to say Beetlejuice, but that seems too easy, so I'm going to overly pronounce it. Men in my mentions? Well, actually, it may have already exploded. Do you know how light works? Here's the Wikipedia link. Also, calm down. I love when men just assume that women know nothing, when in fact, women are very smart. Most of them. They're smarter than a lot of these stupid men. Ugh, like, most of these that are in this post are from smart women and random people on Twitter, mostly men, trying to tell them they're wrong. It just doesn't make any sense. Anecdote. Once went to pitch a comedy drama to a certain commissioner. He expressed doubt that I had the right tone for the channel. BBC 4. Suggested I watch something called A Child's Christmases in Wales. I mean, I wrote that, I said politely. Oh, God. Wish people in higher up positions were a little more educated on what they were freaking talking about. It's Tony Hawk again for the 3rd time. At a rental car agency, can't find my name on the monitor to find my car. Go inside and wait in line. Finally gets to the front, agent sees me and says, "You really are Tony Hawk." Yes, I was looking for my name outside on the list. I deleted it because I thought it was fake. Why? Why would you delete it? There's probably more than one person even named Tony Hawk. Whatever. Top-notch comment from some dude on OkCupid today. "Sorry, but you really don't look like someone who likes The Witcher. Me having wrote for The Witcher TTRPG and played a game with Doug Cockle, I love that you can tell somebody's interest by what they look like and not talking to them. Like, yeah, I can point somebody and say, hey, you look like you don't watch The Office. You look like you've never watched a Spider-Man movie. Yeah, I have that talent." That's how people sound. It's stupid. My aunt just met Young Thug in the mall. So my aunt went to the store in Georgia and said to this young man, "Pull your pants up." This man says, "Do you know who I am?" She says, "No. Take a picture with me and show your grandkids." Oh, that's so fun. You go, Young Thug. Way to be a trooper. Way to be a team player. You talk about Venezuela a lot, but what do you really know about it? I'm from Venezuela, and I live here. The real question is, what do you really know about it? Last year, I got rejected during a job interview for not understanding the concepts of a certain iOS library. What the interviewer didn't know, I wrote that thing. I actually had a lot of fun during that interview. Guys, it's him again. Kid at skate park? Are you Tony Hawk? Me. I am. Him. No, you're not. Okay, I'm not. But are you? For real? I am for real. I thought you'd look younger. Me too. I just love how good of a sport he is about it. We are seeing preventable mass deaths in the United States. Do you support Medicare for all right now? I don't know why you are tweeting this like some sort of gotcha, but I am a co-sponsor of the bill. I remember this happening. I was on Twitter this day. It was so embarrassing for this guy. Another successful musician instantly becomes a political expert. Oh, it's Tom Morello. One does not have to be an honors grad in political science from Harvard University to recognize the unethical and inhumane nature of this administration. But, well, I happen to be an honors grad in political science from Harvard University, so I can confirm that for you. Oh, burn! Get him! I have never retweeted you before today. Thank you for this logic in a world of emotion. Congrats on not having emotions. Must be nice, Tim. Rob, you're a comedian with a Cyanide and Happiness character as your profile picture. Stop. It might be because he made Cyanide and Happiness. Leave him alone. People often respond to emotions instead of data. Gotcha! One time a few years ago, I told this man I wrote about prosecutors, and he was so condescending. He told me his friend's wife covered prosecutors too, and I should try to get her to mentor me. And then the husband walked in, and it turns out I was the friend's wife. Oh my god. That's so funny. Oh, we got a Simpsons self-AVI woman coming in here with the savage burn. Ooh, I have a Simpsons Ave because I voice that character on The Simpsons. You can literally probably just click their bio and see what they do. They probably have their IMDb linked. But no, you choose to be ignorant. So, f*** you. Christians and Muslims are brothers and sisters, and we must act as such. Why don't you ask Muslims to convert to Christianity? Please read John 14:6. Did you seriously just ask the Pope to read the Bible? This guy's got some balls. Dutch was very happy when I got back from Cleveland last night, looking like Arnold. Wait. I had a paper rejected once because I didn't seem to know the work of Joe Sharp well enough. I am Joe Sharp. Oh my. Dream on. He has a girlfriend. It's me. I am the girlfriend. Hello, Damien. I'm a reporter for The Guardian. Is this your video? Could we use it with full credit to you? Lol. I'm a reporter with The Guardian, so I guess you can use it. Just had someone try to explain a task to me by taking me through the official documentation via Zoom screen share. Documentation that I wrote and has my name on. I can't decide, like, if I ever did something like that where someone used something that I made to try and teach me something. I don't know if I would go along with it and make a fool of them or instantly try to stop it because I don't want my brain to hurt. Some guy made an 11-hour response to my Joker video. Oh my god. Holy someone said something I don't agree with, so it must be about the video I made. Okay. I thought it might be a response to me because they put my face in the thumbnail and titled it My Response to Jenny Nicholson. Joker fans be like, no brain, no brain, no brain, no brain. However, even without that recent evidence, the biological principles for separation into men's and women's categories in sport are so strong that to overturn it requires exceptional evidence. Are you a biologist? Are you a scientist? Have you got a PhD? Published a paper in a peer-reviewed journal? If not, then shut the f*** up. Yes, 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 and yes. Oh, and r/am I the asshole post. You're the asshole. Don't care for the situation much. You are the one going out of your way to harass this girl and acting like an asshole the whole way through this. You demand to be respected, but don't give any respect to your boyfriend's family. TBH, it reads like he would be better off getting back with his ex than staying with someone who is clearly a narcissist with trust issues. Oh wow, am I a narcissist? Where did you get your psychology degree from? The University of Bristol, where I am currently doing my PhD. Ooh, get him! Put him in their place. Fifth time. It's him. At a skate park. Older dude outside the fence sees me and yells, "Do a kickflip!" So I did one. He then turns to his friend and says, "Holy shit, he actually did it." When the person who's ripping on your art on Twitter has your art as their avatar without even realizing it, all the men are properly proportioned and the women have no organs. Okay, Jake Scott Campbell. And he's confused as to why we think men shouldn't draw. Huh, crazy. Okay, lady in public lane. You're very good at swimming, you know. Thanks. No, seriously, you should try and do a trial with the county club. Well, I actually went to a couple of Olympics. Me too. Which sports did you manage to get tickets for? They're so dumb. A complete, beautiful reinvention of Doctor Who. So relatable. Down to earth with such character and sense of place. A great new doctor too, and we immediately love all her friends. Drama, scares, and comedy for all the family. Brilliant. Yeah. I could tell you've never seen previous Doctor Who's. You do realize Paul Cornell has literally written for every single Doctor from the 1st to the 12th, right? Not only in books and the like, but on TV as well. No? Oh dear. Why did we all bust our asses getting Democrats elected to the presidency and in control of both houses of Congress if they can't do a simple thing like raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour? Maybe you should run for office and make it happen instead of Twitter raging. Just a thought. Bill Clinton put me in charge of getting the minimum wage increase in 1996. And despite the fact that the Senate and the House were both under Republican control, we did it. Maybe you should join me in Twitter raging right now. Thanks for letting us know. Mind sharing your channel URL so we can check this further? Keep us posted. Thank you for looking into this. Your channel may be lacking context about the creative value you're adding to make the content unique. We recommend changing your overall content strategy and reapply in 30 days to send your channel for a new review. Check out best practices here. I literally composed the soundtrack that I'm hosting on YouTube. It's not reused. I am the original creator and owner. You're denying me the right to monetize the first original uploads of my own soundtrack. Am I missing something here? No, Dan Salvato, you're not missing anything. Team YouTube is just dumb.